Travels with Wyss.
Start again. The rise of Chinese caravan imports. The real story behind Australia's caravan sales. But what if I told you one of the biggest changes in the Australian caravan industry isn't happening on the production line? It's actually happening at the docks. Chinese-built caravans are arriving in increasing numbers. Prices are changing Australian manufacturers and putting them under enormous pressure. And buyers are simply asking one question: should I buy Australian or imported? Look, this isn't about politics, it's not about fear, and it certainly isn't about attacking any manufacturer. It's about looking at the facts, understanding the data, and help you making a better buying decision. After decades designing, building, selling caravans, I think it's time we had an honest discussion. So, why this matters? The Australian caravan industry isn't just another manufacturing sector. It employs thousands of Australians. It supports hundreds of component suppliers. It keeps country towns alive through tourism. It creates apprenticeships, engineering jobs, cabinet makers, welders, electricians, plumbers, and service technicians. Every Australian-built caravan supports an enormous network of businesses. But something is changing. Imports are growing, not just accessories, entire caravans. The numbers. So let's separate fact from opinion. Over recent years, Australia has seen increased numbers of imported completed caravans, many Australian brands sourcing more components overseas, stronger competition from lower cost manufacturing countries, increased pressure on local production costs. And the big question is why? Because Australian manufacturing has become very expensive. Higher wages, higher energy costs, higher compliance costs. The government just doesn't get it. But higher insurance, higher land values, higher taxation. Meanwhile, Chinese factories can often manufacture at significantly lower cost due to scale, supply chain integration and labour costs. The government isn't against manufacturing. That doesn't automatically mean better. It doesn't automatically even mean worse. It simply means cheaper to produce. And that's an important distinction. So why buyers are interested? Well, let's be honest. Many Australians simply can't afford a $130,000 to $180,000 caravan, when an imported caravan appears to be, $70,000 or $80,000. People pay attention, and for many families, it's the difference between owning a caravan or never owning one at all. And that's understandable. Price matters, but those prices are going up. Price isn't everything. A caravan is one of the most complicated products most Australians will ever own. It combines, plumbing, electrical systems, gas, suspension, structural engineering, furniture, appliances, water systems, solar batteries, and braking systems. And the purchase price is only one part of that actual ownership. So you need to consider warranty support, spare parts, service network, resale value, the technical backup, and, repair turnaround. And these things can often become important years after you've forgotten what you paid. So, are Australian caravans better? And this is where people get very emotional. Some Australian caravans are outstanding, some are very average, and some imported caravans are surprisingly good. Then again, some simply aren't. So the country of manufacture alone tells you very little. Quality comes from engineering, quality control, component selection, assembly standards, manufacturer support, and continual improvement. I've inspected excellent caravans built in Australia, and I've inspected poor ones too. The same applies overseas. Judge the product, not just the passport. So here we have the hidden costs. This same buyers often overlook. If Australian manufacturers decline significantly, what happens then? With less competition, fewer skilled workers, fewer apprenticeships, less local innovation, longer waits for repairs, reduced spare parts, manufacturing, loss of industrial knowledge. What happens in other manufacturing industries? Once these skills disappear, they're incredibly difficult to bring back. So, what Australian manufacturers must do, and this isn't just about imports, Australian manufacturers also have responsibility. They need to build better quality products, reduce warranty issues, innovate faster, embrace new technology, improve their customer service and their warranty. They need to deliver better value. If local manufacturers simply expect buyers to pay more because it's Australian made, that simply isn't good enough. Consumers expect value, and rightly so. So what importers must do, importers must have responsibility. If you're bringing caravans into Australia, you need excellent, quality support. You need to have parts availability. You need trained technicians. You need local knowledge, strong compliance, long-term commitment. And selling a caravan is easy. Supporting it for 10 years is much harder. Look, my opinion, after spending decades inside this industry, I don't believe Australian buyers should automatically reject imported caravans, nor do I believe buyers should automatically assume Australian built means better. Every caravan deserves to be judged on its own merits. But I do believe Australia needs a healthy local manufacturing industry, and competition drives improvement. So local skills matter, innovation matters, employment matters, and when things go wrong, having experienced local people behind the product matters too. So look, in finishing this, I'd genuinely like to hear your opinion. Would you buy a Chinese-built caravan? Would you pay more to support Australian manufacturing? Or would you simply buy whichever caravan gives you the best value? Look, let me know in the comments, and if you've had a good or bad experience, I want to know about it. I'm Roy Wyss, and after all my years in the caravan industry, my goal is simple: to help you buy the right caravan, avoid expensive mistakes, and enjoy Australia's incredible lifestyle. It's that kind of content you enjoy, then please like, subscribe, and share my video. And, I'll see you in the next one.
Roy Wyss.